still is light outside. It's not dark yet. It's only, of course, only 8 o'clock. So this is the front area right here. Let me show you guys. This is some of their merch and stuff up in here. Okay, and then this door right here, this is where we go in. This is the downstairs part. And then there's a stairway right here that goes upstairs. We're gonna start downstairs, show you guys, and then we'll go upstairs. And then by the time we're done, if it's dark enough, we'll go back, see if we got anything in that room. All right, so here we go. Come right here, we turn this corner here. Come down, hello camera person. All right, down this hallway right here, they got a bunch of stuff, pictures up on the wall right here. And then we got a whole bunch of other stuff right here. These are the pictures of the town, the way it used to be in older days here. This is where we're at right here. All these older pictures of the place. These are the daughters of the original owner of the place. Okay, look at this old phone right here on the wall. Can you guys still see? I'll have to turn on this light. All right, how's that? Can we see? All right, we can see. We continue on down this hallway. Actually, yeah, okay. Come down this hall right here. All right, we got a room right here. Got a little couch in here. Got some freaky statues right here. Old time player. Yeah, see this good? Okay, good. You guys can see. All right, going on to the next room. Kind of seems like a long hallway. Let's see, this one is just, this one is the casket room. Now, we're allowed to get in this casket. The only thing is, just got to take off your shoes, no problem, which later on tonight, I am going to get in this casket, close the lid, and have an EVP session in it. So, y'all want to watch that again, it'll eventually be on my channel. I don't know how long it'll take to edit, but this video will be on my channel. All right, so let's continue on down here. Let's see, this is a Ouija room, and this table, whole table, is a Ouija board table. Now, of course, it's not really made to be used. It's more of just of a table for looks. But yeah, got a bunch of books and everything. These I don't mess with, so won't even touch it. Now, however, this here is the seance room, and once a year they do hold a seance in here, and you can book to be here to experience that. This is the Ouija board that they use. Okay, not a bad looking seance room, I guess. All right, so we continue on. I think we got 2 more rooms down this hall. Okay, yeah. All right, we got this room in here. Got this creepy ass looking doll on the table. Right. Oh, I forgot I can't go too far in this room because of cut off, because there's a whole bunch of metal and stuff in the room, so it kind of what's the signal? Oh well, I mean, pardon me, screws the signal. All right, now this room right here. This room is for you people that like scary movies and stuff. So you ready for this, guys? Bam! All right. So to the left, we got this creepy little girl here. And then we got another creepy little girl. She's carving a pumpkin. And then we got this woman in a black gown. Creepy looking scarecrow. Another creepy woman. Another one here. Got the, I don't know, face guy, whatever. And y'all know who this guy is. Now, in this room, okay, we got a chair right here and a chair right here. And what I'm gonna do later, I kind of really don't want to, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, so they painted this room completely black, and you sit in that chair right there, and you turn out the lights, and you turn off this light, and this is what you see. So, imagine just sitting here staring at Mr. Pennywise right there. And they say after a while, it feels like they're trying to come at you, or it's said that Pennywise has moved his eyes or his hands, or this guy back here seems like he's gonna lunge out at you. Now sitting here in this chair right here, this guy already has his hand kind of already pretty close to you, so you could imagine after a while it would seem like he's going to reach out at you. Alright, that's enough in here for right now. I'm already going to be in here for too long anyways. So, alright, next room. Alright, let's turn this light back on so you guys can see. Alright, one more. This is the hardware room of, I think his name was, what was his name? Henry? His little room. His, I think we're hearing noises already. I don't know if you guys heard that. Anyways, this is his little room. Alright, well that's it for the downstairs. Now let's go up. So far this place is pretty cool. Yeah, that step. Whew. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. We got another old phone over here. And this right here used to be a brothel. This is one of the rooms. So if you have your phone, you can scan this and it'll tell you all about it. Right in here, this is what the rooms used to look like. There's a bed. You've got their little whatever you want to call it. Few dolls. Here's red dress that they used to wear in her little closet. She ain't much in there right now. Excuse me. Alright. And this is what the room used to look like. Okay. And then, kind of a more modern version. And look at this bed. Look at this crazy bed. Big round bed. Alright. Now, this room over here is, I think, the poker room. I think they called it. Anyways, there's a bed in here. We got some chips set up on the table. And they say that every night that they hear chips clank together. So hopefully tonight I'll be able to catch that. I'm hoping so anyways. Alright, and then this branches off into another little room, which is where the staircase used to be. Redirected it, so now this is a little room. Alright, which goes into the hallway where we just came up the stairs, which leads us to this room. Now this room, oh, it wasn't this room. This isn't the 50% room now. Alright, it's got its own little room, or bathroom I mean. I don't remember this room, what they said. Anyways, I got the tour that we went through. It's going to be on my channel, so if you guys are interested, please watch. Anyways. Alright, now we come down the hallway here. Alright. Yes, this is the 50-50 room, okay? Before I explain this one to you, now this light right here on the tree, now the only way to turn on this light right here is with this remote right here. So when this light turns on, that means that I think it was, what was her name, Emily or something like that. That means she's ready to talk. So when this light turns on, she's ready to talk. And the only way to turn it on is with this remote, because there's no buttons on it or nothing, so that's the way they got it set up. And I believe they said she likes to play with this bear, or this toy right here, and the only way to turn it on is pressing the belly. And she likes to press that as well. Alright, on to, this is the 50-50 room, I believe it was? Yes. Alright, hello. Are you ready to talk? Or was that just a... Alright, is that you? If that's you, will you turn on the candle? Are you ready to talk? Unless that bear just goes off a couple times after you press it on. Okay, I guess not. Alright, so this is the 50-50 room. Now they say in this room, the 50-50 chance that you'll sleep comfortably in this room. But when the activity in this room acts up, they want you to get out, or whoever it is wants you to get out of this room. And say it ramps up pretty good. Okay, so next room. Got a lot of rooms to go through tonight. Spend some time. All right. This is, I believe, we're upstairs, right? This door right here is said to open and close on command, which later, I think it was this door. I'll have to go back to the tour and find out which door he said it was, and we'll try that. Okay, so here we are. Alright, we got the doll room. Alright, now this doll is said to be an active doll. Sometimes she plays music. This doll, she wears beads. She is said to have a real bad attitude, especially if you take her beads off. And then you have these two over here. It's said that begs you to pick her up or play with her or give her a hug or whatever. And this guy moves around. And it was also said that the guy was vacuuming in here. This guy was over here on the shelf moving around. And then after he noticed, he was like, nope, I'm out. And nothing's too significant really has happened on this board yet. I'll play around with that later tonight, find out. This room right here isn't too significant. The guy did die. A guy did die in here. Previous owner. All right. Let's see the next room. We got this room here, which goes off into that room. Now the guy, he said he didn't like this room. He didn't like the vibe in this room, and he really didn't step in here when we were doing the tour. But we did go through to the next room, and this guy, his wife killed herself, is what he said, I believe, and then he also killed himself up by the front door. All right. This is a newly opened room right here. They haven't really done much to it yet. They have a lot of plans for it. And we got this room back here. All right, then we come around to the end of the hall. We got this room in here. All right. This right here, this is John's chair. How you doing, John? Now, I'm going to come back and I'm going to visit you later, John, because, you know, they say that you don't like nobody sitting in your chair, and I want to know if we could be friends and you would let me sit in your chair. Now, I'll come back and have a conversation with you, see if you'll allow me to sit in your chair, John. Now, I introduced myself earlier, John, and my name is Daniel, and it's very nice to be here with you today, John, or tonight. Now, it is said also in here, this chair sits in front of this mirror right here, and his shadow has been caught in the mirror in this chair. And also, this room is sealed up completely, so there is no airflow in here. And every once in a while, this chair will move like that by itself. And there is not a lick of air moving in this room. Let me tell you, it's kind of warm in here. All right. Okay, that is the bathroom. This goes off to the next room. All right. Get a nice little bed. Now, you can investigate this overnight, and that's just that room again. All right, so you have all these rooms to do overnight. I've got this place all to myself, so it's just me and my camera person. We're investigating all night, so we got all night to catch anything at all. So let's go back, see if we can review any footage. And did I just pass the room? Oh, she's downstairs. Never mind. Okay, this is a bathroom here, and that's a bathroom over there. So we're not missing nothing out of those. That step gets me. All right, in this corner right here, this is where a little girl unfortunately died. She was shot accidentally across from a little rifle. I think her brother or something was playing with it, and unfortunately she died right here. So we'll also get to see, she likes to play with light up things, so we'll put a couple cat balls and see if she wants to play with those later. Alright, so we're back downstairs, and we are back at the room here. Okay. We just got stuff still set up. Okay, so that means that she's probably in the kitchen. This is the kitchen area. This is the kitchen area. Got a refrigerator.
You turn your phone around.
Alright, this is the kitchen area. We got coffee, microwave, cabinets, sink, refrigerator. This is our main command center right here. they also have cameras set up here in most of the rooms, so we can also see what's going on in here while we take a break from what's going on. All right, so so we just set up a camera in that room and
Pretty much, I played some music, tried Spirit Box, and probably just not waiting enough yet for shit to be started.
okay. So there's just my audio recorder and camera in there.
Yes, your audio recorder is right about here, on this desk right here. You can also, you can't really see it there, but you can see the camera right here.
840.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock. Still light outside.
You want to wait a little bit?
Hope the thing's done.
I'm sure they will. The night's very young.
They want to. Right, so.
Something that just went along in Peter's workshop.
Flash.
What, in the workshop?
No, in all the poster room there. Where are they? Where's it called?
The fear room.
The fear room. I mean, they say the whole place is activity, so I mean. And I mean, never said anything about specifically hearing any voices in that room either. So.
True.
I got his name, I tell you. In his workshop. That's the front hallway, that's the back hall, stairs. That's the corner over here. If you guys do notice, when you do book the place for the night, they do put your name or your YouTube channel up here just for you. Well, just for me. Alright, so I guess what do we want to do?
First off, I'm going to go back to the parlor and pick up camera 3, and we're likely going to go set up something else.
We're going to sit in here for a little bit, and we're going to see if maybe it seems like it moves for you guys. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens. You guys see that? Oh yeah, you guys can. All right, I'm going to sit right here. All right. So if you see anything, you guys notice anything, drop it in the comments. I'll run back through later and check it out. Also, let me know if you guys are interested in this type of stuff. Now, this is the first time coming to a place and doing an investigation. I do have plans also to keep doing more. Subscribe, help me hit that 500 mark. Help me hit that 500 goal. Once I hit that 500 goal, we can continue to do this type of stuff. We're farther away from home. Alright guys, so I wanted to run through what equipment that we got to do our investigation tonight. Most of our stuff that we got from Ghost Stop, which we are not being sponsored by or anything, that's what we got. And then a few other items that we got from Amazon and online or whatever. So one of the things we got, this is not a Ghost Stop product, this was online, but this is a digital recorder so that it'll help us catch some audio. This right here is a cheap version of a laser grid. I mean, it's okay, it's just it doesn't light up very well. We got a spirit box here. We got a Phasm cam. We got a light. Here we got a millimeter. Got a K2 meter. We got the S box. We got like 3 of these cat balls. This one is a souped up version of K2. It's a rook. And we got 2 other laser grids here, which is better than this pin. We've got some walkie-talkies for when we're apart. We've got a parabolic mic. And that's what we got to do our investigation tonight. And hopefully we catch a whole bunch of stuff for you guys. So we're going to finish setting up and we'll be back with you guys later. All right, and for our snacks tonight in the kitchen area, got some snacks on the table. Got a cooler with some other drinks and stuff. We're good to go for tonight. So let's get this investigation going.
Yes.
Yes, because it's got the mirror in it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
We'll do an EVP session here in a minute. Can you please show us that you're here, or can you make a noise, or can you knock on something? Come interact with one of these instruments here on the floor. Pass in front of our grid. So we come from all the way from Abilene to talk to you or interact with you in some way. We've rented the place all night just to, spend all night with you guys and to see if we can communicate, catch something. If you guys want to, play with our instruments or help, talk to us on EVP or.
We could go ahead and try an EVP session if you want to, but I'll probably turn that music off first. You want to do that? Whoa.
I didn't move on the floor hard enough to set those off.
That's interesting.
Well, thank you. Can you do that again so we know that was you and not one of us? Can you set those balls off one more time, please?
And that's weird because a rook didn't do anything. And I can actually see the millimeter from here. I'm not seeing any changes in magnetism or temperature. Something weird occurred whenever those got set off, and I'll have to show that to you as well. Okay, let's get that music off and see if we can get any EVPs. Is there anybody else here in the room with us? Is there anyone that would like to talk to us?
Can you get a name? My name is Daniel. What's your name?
Is there anyone here who'd like to talk to us? If so, can you give us your age? We can always come back. We're trying to see what we can get at the moment. Hmm.
You go in that room.
What, this in here?
And I'm going to go with this coffin.
You're gonna go in the coffin.
Yeah.
You want the SB7?
What does that mean?
It's the lower grade spirit box.
Oh, no.
You don't?
No, I'm going to use my,
What's it cussing at you for? All right. Probably just be a whole lot of me talking to myself, but if anybody else wants to say anything, well, I guess you could say that it's open mic night. I think Daniel's trying to mess this just now. He didn't do anything. My name is Mina, huh? Okay. Okay.
All right. So, this is John's room, and this is his chair. And it's been said that they have caught uh, him sitting in his chair in the mirror and seen his apparition sitting in the chair. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go set a camera up here to see this mirror, and then we're gonna go while that's on. We're gonna go over here to the doll room and see what kind of reaction we can get in there. So that's gonna be upstairs. So we're gonna head over to the stairs over here. Go up there and head in. On our way up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. John's room is all the way to the back, right? Yeah. Heading off to John's room. John. We're heading towards his room. John. This chair was always out here, right?
Yes. Thought I heard this afternoon.
Okay. All right, John. We come back to drop off a camera up in here. And we wanted to see if maybe we can catch you sitting in your chair. And then we're gonna go to another room while we leave this camera with you. And if you would like to show us anything, that would be gnarly. I hope you enjoy the company, and I hope me and you can become pretty good friends. So, we're going to leave this camera sitting right here pointed at your mirror. I've got your chair kind of angled at the mirror. So, if you would like to, relax in your chair, show us on the camera, that would be really cool. And then I'm going to come back later and we're going to chat a little bit, and I'm going to see if you'll let me sit in your chair. How's that sound, John? Well,
Can I get all lights off, please?
oh, my bad.
Okay, we're rolling. Okay. The lights are off. Alright. It's recording. It can see. Only thing is I can't. Okay, there we go. And lastly, I'm gonna plug these puppies in.
Where'd this go? Where'd it go? I thought.
That's probably the one with dolls in it.
Oh, here you are. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Hello, everybody. We come to visit for a minute. See if we can get any of you guys to say something to us. I'm trying to understand what that camera was seeing over here. I'm not seeing the dog.
There?
Hmm?
Okay, well, get on the walkie, go back to the command center, and we'll communicate on this one, okay? That way we can know for sure. That'd be the smartest thing to do, or do you want me to go down there and get on you with the walkie? It's up to you, man. What would you like to do?
We'll do our deal. Can't be seen this edge. Okay, there's definitely air movement in here.
Check 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay, it is that zombie looking doll, because it was a little hard to see with DMV, so it was outed. That's the one that looks like it might have slid back.
Okay. So it's right here.
Yeah, that one. Is that the zombie looking one?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the one. Looks like it's a pretty wide angle camera because I'm able to see from both corners of the room. I think it's got a panoramic lens on it.
Okay, well then there ain't nothing different.
Okay, hang on. I'll be up there shortly. What's up?
We are gonna take Pat out of his crib.
You're gonna take a what?
We're gonna take Pat out of his crib.
What do you mean?
He is a haunted vessel doll. He is quite mischievous. Whenever he is taken out of his basket, according to his previous owner, the basket is his timeout space. Pat is a naughty spirit with a lot of energy. When he is out of his basket, he can and will pull more energy. The following has been known to happen. Hair will be tugged, loud bangs will occur, things around him will suddenly knock over, and voices have been known to be heard. A word of advice from his previous owner: do not be fooled. Naughty things can come in small packages. Be wary.
I don't know.
So which doll you want to talk to first?
Well, let's set this up here, actually.
Okay. If we don't get nothing out of any of them, we'll talk to Pat. Pull him out. See if we can get some.
You know which one is Pat? The crib has no bottom.
It says basket. There's only one in there, and I'm assuming the red-haired kid is Pat. Because the two dolls are girls. Did you feel that?
No, what?
Rumble in the floor?
I thought that was me.
Okay, so we're back in the doll. I don't know if it was called the doll room or not on the camera, but anyways, it's a doll room. There's plenty of dolls in here. There are several dolls in here that um, have a spirit, and we're going to talk to each one of them and see if any of them wants to communicate to us. And if we don't get nothing from them, or even if we do, then we're going to have a chat with Pat, and we're going to pull him out of his basket and see if he'll react. Okay? So, this first doll that we have here, her name is Vivian. Hello, Vivian. My name is Daniel, and we came here tonight to communicate and talk to you, spirits, and we would like to ask you a few questions if that's okay with you. Okay, so I guess our first question, well, I guess, how are you doing tonight? Right. Would you like to do anything for us tonight? Maybe move around? Would you like us to leave a camera in here to see if any of you guys kind of move around a little bit, which we'll do that anyway. Can you tell us how long you've been here? And can you tell us how old you are? Can you tell us how long you've been in this doll specifically? I guess I should ask, do you like us being here? Do you mind us being here? Or would you like us to leave? Do you mind us being in your space and in the room? Okay. So, we're going to talk to everybody else as well. And we'll leave a camera in here later. And if you would like to move for us or anything like that, we would appreciate it. And thank you for your time and talking to you. All right. So we're going to move on to the next one. All right. Well, how are you guys doing tonight? We came here to communicate with you guys and see if you wanted to communicate, maybe talk to us, maybe move around a little bit. Well, tell us maybe how old you are. And we hear you specifically like to ask to be held and played with or hugged. Pick you up, hug you, nothing. Is there anything specific you would like to ask or say to us?
What?
Well, just because I don't have glasses, but it seems like staring in his eyes, you move side to side. Almost seems like he follows you.
Oh, yeah. I don't see his eyes moving, so.
Stand right here and then look in his eyes and then kind of sway back and forth and see if it doesn't look like his eyes are following you.
Okay. Now, there is an optical illusion that works that way. It's called the inverted face. No, I don't see any type of eye tracking going on.
Must be because of my blurred vision from not having glasses.
It's possible. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about this little lady here?
All right, little lady. Since there isn't a specific name written down here for you, would you like to share your name with us tonight? Maybe how old you are? Is there any specific type of music that you like? What was your favorite type of food? Can you tell us how long you've been here? And if you would like to move for us later, we're also going to leave a camera in here so that any one of you could move if you'd like. Well, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I believe it says Jolita. It's very nice to meet you. And so we were wondering maybe if you would like to tell us anything, how old you are and everything, what type of thing you like to do. I mean, do you like to move around too on camera? Me and Pat are gonna play, but I don't think with her attitude we need to play. Sorry,
Right.
no disrespect. I just, from what I heard about you, you have a pretty strong attitude. So, how long you been here? Are you friends with any of the other spirits in this room? You all kind of talk to each other. Okay, well, it was nice to meet all of you. I'm going to spend a little time with Pat here, and then we're going to leave a camera in the room. Thank you all for being here, and um, I'm glad I have the opportunity to be here to talk to you guys. And hopefully you all had something to say back. Thank you very much for your time. Okay, little Pat. Little Pat. I hear you're a little naughty Pat. How about we pick you up? It is very nice to meet you. If there's anything you would like to say, we have recorders running. Okay, Pat, let's see. To make this more effective, I'm going to sit down here in the middle of the room. So, well, how do you feel about me holding you, Pat? And just exactly how old are you, Pat? Can we get a little knock from you, or you want to say something in our recording or recorder? You want to touch one of those? Want to touch the rook, or do you like us being here, Pat? Anything to say, Pat? I'm sitting in the dark waiting for your answer. What you got to say, Mr. Pat? I mean, no disrespect by picking you up. I just want you to communicate with me. My hot little hands. And I'm asking you to communicate with me. You knock on something, make some noise. No, seriously, Pat. Um, like, how long you been here, Pat? Know your crib's a safe spot. Maybe you give me a little knock, or maybe give me a little, something. I'll just lay you nice and softly right back in your little basket. You've communicated with other people. You've knocked for other people. You can give me a little knock, just a little knock. Come on, Pat. Come on, Pat. Show me what you got. Come on, Pat. Here we go now. Pat. That's all I ask.
Cat.
Just one little knock to show me you care. No. Well, thank you guys for your time. We're going to leave a camera in here, and we're going to go visit another room. Thank you. And hopefully you do a little jig for us.
Yeah, I need to make sure I'm getting everybody in the shot.
What did you want to do?
I think you said something about going back to Old Man John's room, right?
I mean, it's only been, what, 30 minutes? Any game playing we got going on in here tonight? Anybody feel like playing a game later? We'll sit down and play a few games. Maybe if you like to join in. Yes? No? Did he say that she had a name or no?
Okay.
Did he say she had a name or no?
I can't remember. I'd have to watch the tour video.
Hold on.
Our Rice Marriott Red Room, or more commonly called our Red Black Brothel Room, usually gets the attention of every visitor here to the circa 1886 Old Park Hotel building. This is because this room symbolizes what occurred and was considered to be normal back in the Old West days of Ballinger, Texas. Every Old West town had saloons, and they had brothels. It was a fact of life, and the Old West town of Ballinger had...
Well, she's telling about the brothel itself.
Sorry, I'm getting a camera out.
All right, well. Are you active tonight? Just kind of wondering. Maybe I could come back and visit if you are. Haven't had much luck so far.
It's Daniel's birthday.
So, if you would like to talk, I will come back later and, maybe we can talk.
Is that you?
What?
Is that your foot fan?
I don't know.
Daniel, this way.
What?
They're banging this way.
Really? Was anybody in here that wanted to communicate? Thought we heard a noise in here.
It's over here now.
Are we moving around rooms making noises now? Is there somebody wanting to communicate? Knock on the wall, let us know.
I heard it in here twice, and then I heard it in here once. But it sounded like a bang or a thud, and then a louder thud, and a knock over in this direction.
If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button as well. Well, I guess we're going to head back down. We're going to leave those cameras in those rooms for a little bit longer to see if we can catch any activity. And I guess we're going to grab a little drink break, grab something to drink. I'm getting kind of thirsty myself. And we'll hop back and pick up those cameras, and then we'll have a chat with John. Came back to talk to you, John. We have put some flashy balls in your chair. There's also a recorder. Would you like to communicate with us? Would you flash those balls for me? You can go set one of them off, make the EMF light up. Let me know what you think, John. You prepared to let me sit in your chair, John, to make that go on? Tell you what, John, if you want me to sit in your chair, make the bulb blink. If you don't want me to sit in your chair, make the EMF light up. How does that sound, John? Would you like maybe a little sarcasm? You like a little sarcasm, John? Huh? What do you think, John? Light up one of those for me. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you for the confirmation. Really appreciate that, John. So by lighting up the ball, you don't mind that I sit in your chair. Right, John? You'd light the ball up for me again if you don't mind me sitting in your chair? Came all the way here to talk to you. See if you'd let me. Oh, you wouldn't mind me sitting in your chair. Well, I appreciate that, John. And I appreciate you lighting up that ball again for me. Really appreciate that, John. You're a good sport. That is awesome, John. It's the first communication we've had all night. Really appreciate that, John. Think we can be good friends. Light up that ball again if you'd like me to sit in your chair and talk to you, John. What do you think, buddy? Think we can be friends? I can come back again. Yeah? All right. That's really nice of you, John. You're a good sport. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do, John. We're going to move the quarter EMF meter. You notice only one of them balls is going off. So, it's a really comfortable chair, John. I can see why you like it. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate you being friends with me, John. Real good guy. So, can you give me a approximate on your age? Are you more than 50? If you're more than 50, light up some balls again for me, guy. What do you say? Maybe give you a knock on the wall. And this is an incredible adventure. Come here and get to talk to you, John, and you let me sit in your chair. What a gentleman you are. Really appreciate that. That we could be friends. Think you could light them balls up for me again, John? Do you like adventure, John? Are you not gonna play with the devices if they're not in your chair, John? How can I communicate with you? Can you'll light up the devices for me? Can you do that for me, John? You light this up for me? I really appreciate it, guys. Like that, ask you some more questions and, get to know each other. You know what I mean? What do you think? You light this up? EMF meter, all you gotta do, touch it, make the light splash on it. If you want to make it jump up to red, maybe orange, whatever. I really appreciate you lighting up them balls for me when they were in your chair. I mean, I'm in your chair, and now the EMF meter's in the chair with me, so you can light it up if you want. Continue to communicate with me. How you doing? My name's Daniel, and the sign on the door, I believe your name is Rachel. How are you doing tonight, Rachel? we're going to set up some equipment and see if you want to communicate with us tonight, Rachel. How does that sound? Just come ask you a few questions. Maybe if you want to show yourself, or maybe you want to talk, maybe you want to play maybe a little game or something. So is this the type of dress you were wearing when you came out of the closet and was dancing? So would you like to communicate with us tonight, Rachel? Maybe come out and dance for us or something. Like I wouldn't mind seeing you dance. Are you here? Are you here with us, Rachel? Or is your name Rachel? I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Can you light up one of these devices to show us that you're with us? You know, John next door communicated with us. It would be nice if you'd communicate too, Rachel. What do you say, Rachel? Would you like to communicate? Really appreciate it. Yes? No? Are you here, Rachel? Okay, there's that room. Probably. Old lady, I think you said what? Lock yourself in there. Or somewhere around here. And then the old man went downstairs and off himself at the front.
Hey there. My name is Dash. Just here to ask you a few questions. Won't be here too long. Be on my way once I am done. Is there anyone else here? If there is, can you tell me your name? Can you tell me how old you are? How long have you lived here? Are you a man? Are you a lady? Is there more than one of you? Can you give me a name? Are you okay with me being here? It's almost 3. I'm gonna go ahead and head back. Oh gosh.
Stand. Yeah. You're allowed to touch me, but you're not allowed to hurt me in any way. You feel like communicating yet? No, we were in here earlier. If I stand out here, give you a little room to come out, maybe you'll come out. If I just stand here? My first question would be, is Rachel really your name? And if it is, can you tell us whether it is or not? What do we have to communicate with? Bro. Alright, Rachel, I'm gonna put this little ball right back here. And you decide. I really show up.
I don't know where you wanted this one. I turned the sleep rate down a little bit.
Why?
Because I could. You could turn it up if you want. You want to turn it up?
Oh, you're recording. We have an S box. This is pretty much a spirit box. Goes through stations and enables you to talk to us. So, if you would like to say anything to us, Rachel, or answer my questions, that would be great. I would really appreciate it. I'm just going to set this right here on the edge of the bed, and if you would like to answer, that would be great. So, is Rachel your name? Your real name? Or is it really your name? If Rachel is your name, and how old are you, Rachel? I put a cat ball in 3 locations. I put one in the closet entry. I put one on the bed, and we put one in the bathroom entry. So if you would like to set one of those off to show us that you're here, that would be much appreciated. Box sitting on the bed. Can you tell us how many there are of you here? How many spirits are here, Rachel? Can you tell me that? And y'all gonna make me come back another time before I really experience this place, or what? You gonna make me come back alone? Okay, how about flash one of these balls if you don't like us being here, or you don't like our presence here. Can you tell me how long you've been here on the spirit box? What do you think, Rach? You want to communicate or what? You gonna stay quiet the rest of the night? Rachel. Can you talk to us, Rachel?
Okay, just kind of taking a look around. Daniel said he heard something down here. Television? Something? Something like that. Dirt as old as dirt. Anyone playing any musics in here? Still checking the ground floor. I don't hear a thing.
I still hear it where I'm at right now.
Alright, I'm coming up to you. Okay. Daniel's chilling in the doll room, so we're gonna meet him up there. Doesn't help when I've been looking at this hotel through a viewfinder the whole time. Except for now, because I'm on a damn staircase. Okay, there's the doll room.
Stand there and listen right over here.
Okay. I do hear a little something.
Sounds like a radio or a TV or something.
Sounds like a radio. Looking for a D.
There's no D. There's no little U or little R. There's no. There's not.
Hang on, hang on.
Like upside down P.
Yeah. See? So it says OLDanadventures. I need to come back up here and take a photo of this now.
Well then, Vivian. Kindly put you right back right there. Go. This one's June. June was relinquished to us by her previous owner. Sightings of shadows around June, as well as a delicate aroma in the air of what? Although her age is uncertain, June possesses a positive demeanor and displays no signs of negativity. Good job, June, even though you have no eyes. Haunted objects. There are actual haunted vessel dolls and other objects in this room that have come from other locations. They have been donated to this hotel for safekeeping. There is reported paranormal activity linked to these dolls and objects. Can you figure out which one in this room are the haunted ones?
Take a look at this. Meet Melanie. All Melanie ever wanted to do is become a mother. She went to college and became a kindergarten teacher. She loved children so much, but her husband and her had a hard time conceiving. After 9 years of trying, they gave up. A year after they gave up trying, Melanie found out she was pregnant. She was so happy. They had a baby girl and she loved being a mother. Her baby was perfect. When the baby was only 6 months old, Melanie was home alone with the baby. Her husband was out of town for work. Robert came and ended up killing her and the baby. She died holding her beautiful little girl. Her spirit is now in this vessel. Melanie is a very active spirit. Sometimes you might hear her cry for the baby she lost. She loves being around children and animals, and she may bang around stuff.
Well, what's going on in this room that the guy doesn't like it in here? Oh, we got anything rolling up in here? Anybody up in here? We haven't visited this room tonight. We haven't done anything in here. I don't know if there's anything going on up in here. Alright, we got this digital recorder rolling. If anybody has anything to say, now's your chance, now's the time. So now's your chance, now's the time if you want to say anything. Can we get a name? Do we have a name attached to this room, associated to this room? Is there anybody in this room that would like to communicate with us tonight before we leave? Or actually this morning now before we leave. I wonder why you don't like it in here. I mean, he doesn't like it enough not to come in here, so I would. That'll be simple. Alright. Anybody in this room that we haven't been in yet? Sitting in front of a mirror. Nice big bed. Did we get a name from this area or this room? Is there any spirit that would like to communicate? Can we get a number of maybe spirits that might be here? And what's up in here? How's the old man and the old lady? I hear you both killed yourselves in this building. Would you care to share anything with us tonight while we're here? The old man or the old lady? I forget what the old man's name is. Would you you like to say what happened? What caused you to do something like that? How about in here? How about the previous owner that, what did he kill himself in here, died in here,
Died in here, I think.
passed away in here? Would you like to say anything while we're still here? Do you have anything to say to us at all? Would you like to say your name? Would you like to communicate with us at all? We got a recorder, digital recorder right here. You'd like to say what happened and why you passed away here? Maybe say something about your story, what happened?
Huh. No room 113.
Or over here. All right, we've come up to the end of our time here on the old Park Hotel here in Ballinger. We kind of didn't have too much of a successful night. There was one thing that did happen that we did catch. Now we do still have a lot to go through, see if we did catch anything else that we didn't see or that we didn't hear. And then we'll be editing that video and then getting it out as quick as possible so you all can see the whole thing. You know, hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as we enjoyed being here. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and take this moment to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, share. It really helps the channel, and they'll, you know, show me that this is the type of stuff you like, and we'll try to do more. We do have some more things that we're gonna plan on coming up, and we'll see you next time.
Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you French?
Can you knock on something for us?
Daniel, with no context, people would think that you've lost your fucking marbles.
That would be awesome to leave the room and they all do a little tune together.
Talk about how much of a dork you are.
You.
What?
Anyways. Oh. Wrong side. Fucking stupid asshole.
Oh my gosh. You need to go sit on the toilet and take a shit.